Goodbye. Una far.
Gai ba nyo lo tuen. Gai ba nyo lo tuen lo.
Jama kwe oi ruja du pu penje no ba kena dun lew. Yemu kwa ba kena dolar piem ba elwen toy ke ben dolar adu. Pichin bang tundunga dolar kidal. Kuran kin dolar ya juan kin ma kwe kwa kwa kin dolar kegen. Jama kwe oi ruja du pu penje no ba kena dun lew. Yemu kwa ba kena dolar piem ba elwen toy ke ben dolar adu. Pichin bang tundunga dolar kidal. Kuran kin dolar ya juan kin ma kwe kwa kwa kin dolar kegen. Jama kwe oi ruja du pu penje no ba kena dun lew. Yemu kwa ba kena dolar piem ba elwen toy ke ben dolar adu. Pichin bang tundunga dolar kidal. Kuran kin dolar ya juan kin ma kwe kwa kwa kin dolar kegen. Pichin bang tundunga dolar kidal. Kuran kin dolar ya juan kin ma kwe kwa kwa kin dolar kegen. Pichin bang tundunga dolar kidal. Kuran kin dolar ya juan kin ma kwe kwa kwa kin dolar kegen. Jadana yom gula yom kala yom me dong pe magala par majong awan kijama majig mana tialam anu panda kunga utong agura betong abado betul betul dong tialam wa baka tialam etoina na udia uwe kama ya bati kuto uga daguni kelora ni kunya kukenjiran kang loy bukan bot kilek isen media irana banai anggur tu yang tialam mana koi kawan mi ai chokan wel toy kali bai wala bagyam ni chokan obal chokular bai bala purap jadana yom guna yom kala yom be dom pe magala par majong awan kijama na chigamana tialam anu panda kumbu ai utong agura betong abado betul betul dong tialam wa baka tialam etoina na udia uwe kama ya baki kurto uga daguni kelora ni kunya kukenjiran kang loy bukan bot kilek isen media irana banai anggur tu yang tialam mana koi kawan mi ai chokan wel toy kali bai wala bagyam ni chokan obal chokular.
Welcome to Lake State Media. For those of you turning in to Facebook Live, YouTube, and also some of you turning in Clubhouse. Welcome to Lake State Media. My name is Abraham Madid Majak. We're having a breaking news. That's where we always come to our media platform to go and update you what is happening in South Sudan. As you guys know already, some of you who are follow the news in South Sudan, there's a breaking news going on that today we have received a news coming out in Juba that South Sudan opposition leader, first by President Dr. Riek Machar Dorgan, has been charged with treason, crime against humanity, and murder in Nasser. And also, Dr. Riek Machar has been suspended, and also the Ministry of Petroleum, Port Kang, has been suspended. So these are the things. So today we received, I have a document here I will read out. This is the breaking news from the Ministry of Justice and Constitutional Affairs, Juba, 11 September 2025. So on the conclusion of investigation into the Nasser incident, so this is what is happening. So we will follow you guys step by step. I have a video to play to back up all our breaking news. So some of you who are in Clubhouse, I will not be bringing anybody in for a while until I finish my my speech, and then I will bring some of you up for analysis. And also some of you watching in Facebook, if you want to join me in the studio, let me know. I will pin down the link later on because this is for the public consumption. I would like to be opening for discussion for us, being to hear your reaction. Some of people who are happy, some of people who are sad, and all the feeling we need to hear from you. Okay, bear with me. So let me read the document from Justice Ministry of Justice released today. So here is the topic here. The title of the document, it said that the conclusion of investigation into the Nasser incident between March 3 to 7, 2025. That is a time frame when the incident happened in Nasser. Okay, so these are the ways, and you guys know Lake State Media has been followed this incident since the beginning, since the day one. Medid was upfront to highlight before even Nasser breakout Nasser. We have seen some of South Sudanese who are supporting the violence going on in Nasser. So Medid with his media always go outside to advise and to highlight, to give South Sudanese who are anti or peace in Junub Sudan, to tell them Yakwana violence is not a solution. Please tell the White Army to back down, do not attack, do not do this. This is not good, looking good. But the dealers saying they go ahead with their mission. Until their mission kill over 700 SSPDF plus General Major Dak, which is I will be playing this audio later on. And how you feel about this, what happened today. So let me continue with this. The open, so by the Honor Ministry of Justice, the opening remark, good morning. So I'm reading this to you guys. Listen to better. Some of you maybe didn't receive it. We, especially some of us who in diaspora, we are busy working because it's Thursday evening now, and people are working. So some of you didn't know what is happening. But tuning into Lake State Media, you will hear what is happening. So good morning, members of the press. I'm Peter said that Lake State Media didn't go to that press conference today. I hope our media team should make that happen. But the next time, you guys need to go. You hear me? Those of you. Yeah, our media team, you guys are under house arrest. You're supposed to attend that press conference. I'm just kidding. Anyway, let me continue. Okay, let me continue. I'm not going to read you guys a comment. Okay, I welcome you all to this important press briefing. Okay, today I speak. Let me know if my voice is okay, clear. Some of you in Clubhouse, thumb up, and some of you in Facebook, let me know give me the okay comment sections if my voice is clear. Sometimes the microphone here, they're not. Thank you guys. Okay. So let me continue with the reading. Okay. Okay, welcome you all to this important press briefing. Today, I speak to you on behalf of the Ministry of Justice and Constitutional Affairs in my capability as the prosecuting authority to announce the outcome, the investigations into tragedy Nasser incident of March 3rd to 7, 2025. Let me put that. As we all know, when Dr. Riek Machar was put in house arrest and the member of ISPLIO were arrested, and the committee who do investigation, we didn't even know. They were not in the social media. We didn't know there's a committee are doing investigation for the last, 6 months? We didn't know. They didn't come to social media. They didn't even know. We didn't know. That was surprising that there was a team doing investigation about incident, okay? This briefing is divided into 7 sections, okay? I will highlight the background to the Nasser attacks. Institution, the incident, section 1. This is followed by outline of the finding of investigation, section 2, and the fabula of the accused persons, more than one. Not one person, more than 8 or more. Okay. So Section 3, in concluding the charges pressed against them, Section 5, the Section 4, I mean, the briefing provides a central material on due process international standard in the criminal procedure, Section 5. I conclude with the message to international community, public, and the media, Section 6. They remain that the law and order are cornerstones of our constitutional system, Section 7. Okay. Great news, right? Yeah, it's a great news. Wilson, welcome. Okay. Number one, background of the incident. Okay. Very careful. Background of the incident in Nasser. On the March 3rd, 2025, the militant armed group known as the White Army launched coordinated attack on the Nasser block of the South Sudan People Defense Forces, SSPDF, resulting in the killing of Major General David Majordak, over 250 SSPDF soldiers, and the United Nations pilot. Okay? Quote at that. Okay? These crimes were marked by the gross violation of the Geneva Conventions and international humanitarian law, including the destruction of orphans and persecution of civilians and attack on humanitarian workers. These are very serious charges, Nubin. These are very serious charges. Come again, Dr. Riek Machar and Ministry of Petroleum. Okay? The evidence further revealed that the White Army operated under the command and influence of certain leaders of the Sudan People Liberation Movement Army in opposition as PLA-IO, including Dr. Riek Machar through coordinating military and political strategy. Okay. We've been told you for the last 6 months. We've been told you. Now the truths are coming out. Okay. Number 2, finding of the investigation. The investigation committee elected by the government of the Republic of South Sudan interrogating 83 suspects. Quote that. There were 83 individual suspects who have been interviewed for the last 6 months. Some of you were, why is Dr. Riek Machar has been house arrest? Why they don't take to court? Well, we tell that the opening investigation is ongoing. They can take it in a year, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, as long the investigation is ongoing. Okay. Now, according to this investigation, there are 3 suspects which have been investigated what happened exactly in Nasser. Okay. 21 individuals. Okay. 21 individuals has been indicted out of 83. 23 individuals have been indicted. Okay. 8 are under arrest and charged. 8 are under arrest and charged. 13 accused remain at large. Okay. 13 individuals are on run. Maybe one of the hit is Mr. Wiyet Nathaniel. Maybe he's on that 13, right? He's on the run. 76 individuals were discharged due to a lack of significant evidence against them. You see? Here you see the government. 73 individuals, they find no guilty. They don't have evidence that they are involved in the incident happened in Nasser on March 3 to 7. And they were free. They were free. They let them go. Number 3, the accused persons, more than one person, not 2, more than one. The following 8 accused persons have been charged. Alrighty, here we go. Here we go, Junubin. Here we go. 8 people, 8 individuals. Okay, the following 8 accused persons have been charged. Number 1, Dr. Riek Machar Teng Dorgan has been charged. Huh? Number 2, Mr. Puot Kang Shol has been discharged. Number 3, LT General Gabriel Duop Lam has been discharged, has been charged, has been accused. I mean, let me use the accused, okay? Number 4, Mr. Mami Pal Tuor has been discharged. Number 5, Mr. Garwich Lam Poch and Brigadier General Kamal Kadmaya Kel has been discharged. And Mr. Meding Riag Yak. And number 8 is Mr. Dominic Garcook Riak. Those are the 8 individuals that have been discharged, have been accused of the crime against humanity and crime in Nasser incident in March. 13 edition, okay, I'm continuing reading this because we have page 3. I'm going to page 3 now. 13 individual addition suspects remain at large are subject to ongoing effort for arrest and prosecution. Okay? These 13 individuals, they are wanted. The government looking for them. Wherever they're hiding, wherever they're hiding in the forests of Sudan, or they flee to neighbor's country, who knows? Government will follow them wherever they are. Number 4, based on the evidence, following charges are referred under South Sudan law and available international law. The murder section. Okay, now we are breaking down to the law how these people are being charged of this crime. Okay, the murder section 206, Code Act 208, killing of Major General David Majur and 250 SSPDF soldiers and UN personnel. Controversy and comment intention, section 67 to 69, Penal Code Act 208, coordination with the White Army. Tourism, oh my God, this is my favorite word. This is the word I've been campaigning for the last 6 months. This is the word I've been campaigning for the last 6 months, that the White Army are not a civil defense forces. The White Army are terrorism, a terrorist organization. What they did in Nasser is not, should be just go there. They have to be. We have our own terrorist group now called White Army in South Sudan, which is very sad. All right. So Tourism and Fining Tourist Act, Section 44, anti-money laundering. Huh? Oh, you see? The men are involved here. And all White Army in diaspora, maybe you guys are part of this money laundering. You guys compare so much sending money to mobilize this White Army to kill people in Sudan. Shame on you. And I hope the law should court you too. Because we don't need people to be killed in South Sudan. I know. You don't like me, right? Yeah. Truth hurt. Right? Yeah. Truth hurt. Okay, let me continue. So Act 2012 has amended in 2024, White Army designated as a terrorist organization. Yes. Yep. White Army are designated as a terrorist organization. And I called international community to also to label or to add White Army in terrorist list. This message goes to United States Homeland Security. Because there are some White Army roaming around in your country. They are using social media. Today I was listening to social media. They went, nobody talking. Nobody talking. I was running to club where they were hiding, talk nonsense. They were They are not talking today. Hey, look at this guy. Well, true side, my brothers and sisters. Treason, okay, the act of against state authority, Section 4, Penal Code Act 208, undermining and sovereignty, security of a state. Okay, this where Dr. Riek Machar and the rest, they try to make a coup to cause of this violence against the government of South Sudan. Yeah, that's a good question, Zakaria. That's a good question. I hope he's watching right now. I hope he's watching. Where is Deng Tong? I think Deng Tong is watching somewhere. I know he's watching somewhere. So, okay. This destruction of public property and military asset, Section 334, Penal Code Act 208. As you guys see, I will be playing. I have a video. Okay. And actually, while I'm reading this, let me play this. Let me. You guys can watch while I'm going ahead with my my presentation. For those of you in White House, in Clubhouse, you guys cannot see it. Okay, that is a killing, guys. That video that I'm putting up there, you guys can watch. It is. Let me mute the mic so that you guys can just listen to watch the video. This is the Nasser. This is the military brag, SSPDF aftermath. You have seen the bone, Carlton. All those has been. This is SSPDF. That's after White Army attack Nasser. That is heartbreaking. If you can see those kind of image, can you imagine? Somebody have to hold accountable for that. No any government in the world can let this heinous crime go easily like that. Somebody have to hold accountable for this. Okay, 5. Let me continue. Number 5. Due process, international standard in a criminal procedures. The accused person are being informed of the charges against them and their constitutional right, including the right to a fair trial and legal representation of their choice. So now, today you have seen they come out. Dr. Riek has been suspended, has a first vice president, okay, and now he is no longer a vice president of the Republic of South Sudan. Immunity has been ripped out. So now Dr. Riek and his family and his supporters can find the lawyer to represent him in the court. When the court will, and what the court will be is they need to find the lawyer. Okay. The evidence is doubt, and the people of South Sudan has reaffirmed its commitment to the rule of law, protection of victims and witnesses. Now, the victim of those families who lost their loved one, they need justice. The people of Nasser, they need justice. Okay, those people who displaced, they need justice. Those wounded, those who caught a disease and anything, they need justice. Okay, they need justice. And I am happy that to see today that the government of South Sudan come out with this. This is what we want. We need accountability to be made. Nobody above the law. Okay? Nobody above the law. If somebody commit a crime, that person need to face the law. Even though he's a Dr. Riek Machar, he have to face the law. Okay. Number 6, the message to international community and public and the media, including, while the government of Republic of South Sudan appreciate an engagement of international partners, public and media on the Nasser incident, this matter is now a sub-justice as in many judiciary ongoing court case cannot be the subject to a policy or democracy debate until the judicial procedures or pronouncement are made. The opening and closing of trial proceeding will be accessible to a credible media. Yeah, credible media, including legislative media. Legislative media need to be allowed to that court. We need to cover live so you guys can see. Legislative is a credible media. Legislative media have to be there. Yeah, so legislative media have to come. Just let us know when and what time and what date and whatever. We will be there to cover live so that we need to show the world that what happened in Nasser is a crime and who's responsible have to be seen. Because there are some people going out that, oh, the government of South Sudan will not do the justice right. It will be a kangaroo court. No. It's not will be a kangaroo court. It will be a fair trial. And it will be put live. I'm glad that the government of South Sudan has allowed the media outlet to be in the court so that they can be covered live, so that the Jinubin can see. If the court will be do it on closed door, that will be the problem, and the people will see that the court is not kangaroo law. So now it's good. I'm glad that the government allowed the media to cover the event, the court during that time, during the trial. That's good. I'm happy with that. The closing statement, number 7. This case sends a clear message. Those who committing atrocity against the people of South Sudan, against our armed forces, against the humanitarian personnel will be held accountable, and no matter their position or political influence. The victim and their families deserve justice. South Sudan deserves peace, and this government will uphold the promise. May God bless South Sudan. Thank you very much. And then we will. All right, here they end. First thing, thank you, government of the Republic of South Sudan. This is what the citizens of South Sudan want, and this is the very good news. People of South Sudan are very happy for today breaking news. This is what we want, and this is what people of South Sudan want to look into, because the people, the family of General Major Dak need the justice. Let's listen to the voice of General Major Dak. While we want, I want you to pray your brain what happened in March 3 to 7. These are the things that I want to show you. We need the justice. The family of Major Dak need to be brought to their father, husband.
Atama kudela ta juba ke ye kana ta wa lat di le dia na wona na bia kor ku mo bia ja ko kamal be ben wana la di alwa ke di tam
tamam ramaro ga ji ta magan General Major da gan da sha soro.
I open the letter, guys. Come on up.
Okay. Kor salamat.
دبر فيك كويس.
خلاص ممكن نتكلم بعربي؟
You know what?
الطوال على طول.
بداية مرحبا بك سعادتك. ممكن توصف لنا وضعك هسه وانت في وانت في الناصر؟
انا ما في فوريه، انا في خندق بتاع الدبابه. لو اتلا الناس الكبار انا كلمت مع سيد النائب الاول ريك وقال له مباراه كانت على جهه بتاع يوان، لكن ماشي وقف مع البعيد والدنيا بقى اصل. فطيارات ما قدروا عشان هو نقوموا، وبعدين وعد عمية جاء حولنا ما في طريقة كده عشان ما في ضمانات كده. فطيارات الفات الله لنا في الترينشز في خنادق فسبا ده قال لنا بينما انتم برسول لكم تاني طائرات. بعد شويه قالوا ترى ده في السماء هم في فوق. بعد 10 سنه 10 دقيقه وهو بينزل في هامية بتاع ناصر فياو. هسه ده نحن قاعدين في البوابات ناس من جا خلاص اننا بننزل نخلي اسعدين ونركب بتاع راعي بتاع UN والاداره بتاع ايو.
ده حقيقة ده حقيقة طيارات هم اثنين هم بينزلوا الساعة 11 و45 دقيقة. يعني هسه باقي لك أقل من 10 دقيقة أنت بتشوفهم بينزلوا في الناصر. ده حقيقة. ده حقيقة. يلا أنا دايرك ترسل الصوت بتاعك للناس بتاعنا، تقدر تقول لهم شنو؟ جنوبين.
الجنوبيين يا حبيبي يا نيان، ده confusion لأنه حصلت أنا غاية ورقة الدفندن في الناصر. طبعا عندنا 10 سنة 8 سنة هذا جيج حتى بغيار، والمواطنين كذلك كلموا بينما هو القوة دي يغيروها. فأنا كلمت بينما يا جماعة القوة دي طولت هنا وعندهم مصر. فالقيادة العامة هو يعني نظم بينما هو يغير الوضع، وخد خدنا في اعتبار حتى هم محتاج ذاته تظاهروا بقيادة في شهر واحد. الحكاية دي حصلت وحكومة بتاع القيادة العامة نظم القوات عشان يجي نظمنا، والقوات بتاعنا في ناصر مش عشان نجي نشاكل مع المواطنين. ده حرس الحدود لأنه قاعدين نعمل الحدود جنوب السودان مع سوريا ونهر الصباط. الحكاية دي جاء تغيرت لسياسة كده. يعني نحن كقادة بتاع الجيش we are confused by the way. الأوراق بيعملوا كيف؟ لأنه كنت جاي كان في سوى اتفاق كده بين الجيش والقائد. أنا كنت جيت غير هو من الباتان، فإدارة جامني عشان نجي بعدين في القيادة ما بكون في تعليق كثير. يفع جاوتوني بس بهجومات. وأنا كلمته حتى كاميرا رياك مشار أنا كلمته له. أنا قلت يا كاميرا رياك الذنب بتاعنا إيه؟ أنه يعود الناس اللي غيروها ويجي قواد الجديد ممكن يكون ما سوى الإدارة كده يجي يضربونا. قال لي بينما يأتي كلام ده أنت ما عندك يد فوقه. كلام ده في قيادة العامة وقيادة أيوه بعدين ما تم اتفاقه عشان هو يفهم بعض. بعدين عرفته. فأنا هسه أنا لسه في خندق.
هسه أنت جسمك جسمك كويس؟
أنا مضروب. أنا تعودت بكتفي.
أنت مضروب.
أنا مضروب.
خلاص شكرا جزيلا. باقي لك شوية دقائق وإن شاء الله يعني طيارات بينزلوا في ويارة دي وبيجيبوك ملكال بسلامة.
هسه قاعدين نسمع. هسه قاعدين نسمع أصواتنا.
تمام.
قاعدين نلف حول
ربنا يجيبك بسلامة.
الله معنا جنوب السودان ده يكون حر.
آمين. آمين. ربنا
أنا جاي لهم أنا confused.
Yeah, it's okay.
البلد ده بدافعه كيف زادوا يسافر لنا.
Yeah, شكرا صاحبي. شكرا.
Very sad indeed. It's really heartbreaking. That is the justice need to be done. May the soul of Major General David Mijudak, may his soul rest in peace. And he will not rest until the justice has been served. Family of David Maju need a justice. Nobody above the law. What happened in Assad is very heartbreaking. As we all know, and you listen to the voice to David Maju before they kill him. Okay. This is what we need. This is what we aid the government of Republic of South Sudan, what they did today. It is exactly what the people of South Sudan is waiting for. And for the rest of people who are demanding for the release of Dr. Riek Machar, it is not acceptable because Riek Machar cannot admit a crime with his men and he will get away with it. David Mujurdak will never rest in peace, okay, if there's no justice being done. And the rest of 280 and 400 and plus others who lost their life. This crime is a crime that no any country commit this kind of crime. Video itself can fix itself. If you having heart, you should be sad enough and say that the person who behind this have to be held responsible, even though you are a family member of those people who involved in this heinous crime. When you see this video, you are human. No any human being can do something like this, Jama, to your fellow human beings. So I urge the government of Papua South Sudan, you have to do the right thing. Let justice take it cause those people involved in this heinous crime, they have bear responsible. Nobody. And also I'm urging the international community, including United States government, please stay out. Do not calling for the release of Dr. Riek Machar and the rest of and the other 7. If it is these things happen in the United States, this incident already happened like a month ago. The evidence are so overwhelmingly to those who involved into this heinous crime. So, and we know, we South Sudanese, we know our leaders, what they during the Haraka time, we know who Dr. Riek Machar is. Huh? Let me press your mind a little bit. In 1991 incident, what happened? I know I see, I'm reading you guys' comment. I know I'm reading you guys' comment. Those of you who have a mental, like a tribal mindset, you guys take this water between a Dinka and Nuer things. No, it is not. Those who die in Nasser on Mike 3 to 7, they are not Dinka alone. Also, it's a tribe, including Nuer people are in that. And let me make it clear this to all of you who are watching. Some of you are writing, making a threat remark on all kinds of stuff. This incident is not a war between a Dinka and Nuer. This incident is between a war between the White Army and IO and the government. There's nothing Nuer to do about this. There's Dinka nothing to do about it. Okay? Let me make it clear to you. Get that tribal mindset out in your head. Okay? If you are a White Army supporter, okay, you are supporting terrorists. Like instant, what happened right now in PG? You have seen those so-called a spiritual leader, Makwai Tut, or Tot, or Tut, invaded Fiji as we speak. Civilian in Fiji, they run their life. Where are they now? And you call it the White Army terrorists, as you call them as a civil defense? No. Can you imagine the spiritual leader can pick up arm and say that I'm marching, I'm going to Malakal? And also he demand the government to release Dr. Riek Machar and Lam. If they are not released, Dr. Riek Machar is marching to Malakal. Can you imagine the civilian call themselves a civilian to release the government? Marching, we are going to Malakal if the Dr. Riek Machar is not released. No, in the world it happening only in Junub Sudan. Only Junub Sudan, the civilian can pick up arm and threat the government. And the government, you need to show. If you pick up the arm, you are no longer a civilian. If you are carrying a deadly weapon, you are no longer a civilian. If you are terrorized the civil population, you are no longer a civilian, you are terrorists. Dr. Riek Machar has to be responsible for it. He's the man in charge of White Army and IO. Listen to what happened. Let me break your brain. Those of you writing negative comment. Let me tell you back. Let me tell you back in 1991 what happened. Let me break your brain between Dr. Riek Machar and Dr. Garang Damabio. Listen to this. Let me pray your brain a little bit.
We don't love killing.
You know? So you guys threatening me.
He's not a good character. He's not part of my description. Garang today has no troops. If he had troops, we would have been fighting here. Most of his troops were wiped out in Bor.
That is the same now.
And anybody else who wants to fight knows that his fate might be the same with those who were wiped out in Bor.
Riek Machar's departure has left them vulnerable and uncertain.
When this incident happened, we could not pull out forces from around Juba because this would be exploited by the enemy. And they did try it, of course. They thought that we have pulled out our forces to go and fight Riek with. But had we done so, they would have exploited it and would have broken out from Juba all that time. So Riek's betrayal is great.
He knows how crucial unity is.
Even if I forgive them, they will be known in history as people who stabbed the movement in Southern Sudan in the back. They will be known as people who, at the point of victory, when we were going to win in Juba, this was our next target, still is. They stabbed us in the back. The people of Southern Sudan, the people of the Sudan will judge that.
Exactly. You can see. That's break your brain what happened. And it's still the same. Dr. Riek Machar is still stabbed the Republic of South Sudan in the back in 2013. Until now, in 2025. And do you guys think that the only man, same one man, is still get away with a crime? In 1981, he committed genocide in Bor, killing women and children. 2013 happened again. 2016 happened again. And 2025, where we are now today, in Nasser. And you guys think that Dr. Riek Machar still get away with the crime? Those souls who lost, those those women, those children, men, their life cut short. See, 91, 2013, 2016, 2025 in Nasser. How can you tell those souls? They are not resting. They are wandering around. They want justice. They are not even in heaven. They are between heaven and earth. Because they need justice. And today at Jinubin, it is the day that those souls were waiting for. General Major deserve a justice. And his name will live on. It will be known in history that the death of Major didn't die in vain. He brought the justice for the rest of soul who Dr. Riek Machar took it. Listen to other video, the voice of those soldiers who were in Nasser, the time the same incident happened in March. Listen to the voices. Okay? I'm sharing these videos step by step so that you guys can know if Dr. Riek Machar is an innocent man or he's a guilty one. Huh? That is. Listen to this. Yeah.
Ke ben go dun jikat ben jim ka ti ko kidong agdu go dun jikat ben jim ka ti ko kidong man ta ga we ko da ba be ka rod bas
o gro liwa ni chuk to liwa ni chuk yo ka ba be lam bi war yo won ta kan bu pa ban loy ya o man tin ja ho kayin war an ya re da ba be ka o kidong ku kan tum wa joi ban tum wa wir ban ai ba ja ta ba ai ti ran an to ko
ku da ba dun kidu da baba duna cilu da baba duna cewa ce madawar ba
ake madawar da baba kar bai banta mun mojen tisa dana akin mo chok
kilisi fore nya bito
akin mo chok ko mo maraya tisa da dana ku tin kar ba ku da baba kire do
kwa cin halasa ate da kwa ta juba ta yuwe ke ga lwe da
akin kullu juba
wonta yarchu pinga sa maluma chu pinga kala ngai nin gan chiro jot yo kana kwa chila ka muti ne ten kuli wa chi nyai
liwa ka nyai dan ti gan ti ban ku mu nyal to ba ku jel ke ban kin
ku jala liwa kama ne ku pinge ma ko maduru
liwa ke maduru liwa chu ki ka da ba
liwa sai pad mui.
Meet X-Tool F2 Ultra, the first dual laser engraver powered by AI. With a 60-watt motor.
Hello? Achin machila mano wachi, achin machila achin kana wego, abijere jere gala kita kunyu wego bini ala je beloy menti. Kiwa penyelong bandor kichin ku benwana. Kiwa penyelong bandor kichin ku benwana. Bini ala je beluy tin lam menti yang kalang kebukon. Ni ala kita. Daman cak dor kena kuis. Ayen almem yin ayo telepon di yin kalau ada telepon di Jerman wajib can berpuanyu. Dia telepon di Jerman can berpuanyu. Ayen aku.
Kadang ni punya cara kikwa tu aja.
Ajar kita umum.
Lakin berjalan lu ya.
Jalur emas ladi banyak dot. Jalur emas ladi banyak dot. Ayen ni bajal ban tiij baden, bajal ban tiij lah. Ayen le.
Ayen le wai.
Siapa ya mana wai?
Wifi.
Wa ngoda babai.
Wango da ba be long kana.
Na ke ga ngor kita pino la chija pinga chija.
Ake jala to ban muj mun tin ke ki ngwal we takriban tabali wala tizali.
Na ro wata jai na ko da babai. Ro na ko da babai.
Wa ki pi wa wujo na ko.
Awon ko ke jal ke.
tare upen ki ga lai kan ya dai ko mo ki tan tawali
Okay, có khi là uy ca chaya ta ba bai ko wek. Ku chamen jaliu.
chaman liu jala zakira kila jata ko to
Zakira kila chara ito.
ai
Aja dong kong si chamat. Awa the chiro ku ping la ke ka chilu hin tiao ko ba lang bi sai den adar ku jala akoka. U gala chi. Ko gudo mata ya fas ga yen ta la tale mara shiriya ko ko te juba. Ashan bu ha?
Aji ping kan wan
Aji ping ka ga.
ai ping ka ya ga in telengen tari ga mo jan ka ni mo jan rasit telengen tari ga telengen
Ila biya su kun jala yuptin ko da ben ga da yi min gala.
okay
Ila biya su kun jala yuptin.
ai la
Ko
wara an tiar na ba mi
una ta wore liwa tun da ba more liwa tun da kam na far
ko tangwan
kai ka ngwan be ga liwa za to da baba da ra fa la so ga da yin wala shi ba be tun da baba
ra tin
ara da baba ya bar wa jam ko weksa
ni wa ai ta kana
okay ala yin barna bara ti pating da nun ti
okay
ina men
ha
maru boy ra sai andu mu shi bala won
kai ye
ara ti ja to ya nan ko ki ban la ga to ra ti tin tal fun dun nan ko ja ka bra kan ko ju ba ja ga bra kam du de pa jo yu juba
Ejen antian ailen ko cho yo bai lang bi lew
ara ka madu cha tek pinye pe yala kadang kaja toje MTN kwallan kai ko che chol group ite na che ko che ga bado ra fi bla da tin ko am tin mo lo chi gal tilgi wala ra tin
ngwan motin abentin ko mo wa chi wo ye ga tak tan na ka ko be dan ko ko mo jo mo be ka che ben ta ko silik ka ko kwan ko silik ko leg la ka dan
mu ja na ko mo ba ka no ga di lo no ke ga pinga ga ke ni pe ga da baba ra ko ai no tin pe
kadang dan to ngene ke kadang mama kadang dan da baba dan ngene ke domre lakin du a king nyai ngadi a king nyai dia ba a king le kada
ni wa king nyai
da baba dan to ke kadang mi 12 da ta na sa ku jala fi kam ku kala ja ba
ni wa king nyai ni wa dom
ke to ke kadang dan ngene
ali wa king nyai
ko ke ga li wa chu ya to li wa madara da in to ga riya to da baba ya long lu ku da baba menu chi yo wali ta kin ke le kada a to wali dan kan kin mo ja wa da girin dana ko ya lu ba tal ba ke ya ko ba ka ki ga da kin ko
okay na yin li wala na rakam ke yin li wala tal fulu dan ke li wala tal fulu ke tan ke da baba den da tal fulu
wa jam ken
li wa mo
liu yen ki chiro lo wa ko churi ya no gada mi ja ka lo wa ko ja ni ki pa tan ku gan to boy ho to ken ende mo ke da ba kan dana de chiro to ku jam ki to ke ji ja so bi ka dan ke ja ku le ku jam ne ko le ku jam katiba ula ente lu man ka ka liu ken mi kira
asa ka shuwe yob juba kan tama rakam do cha gam ka je pe so thì ani jam ko ke ya dar ko ka tabi fil sa na jam ko ke ko kalwela alu ko kala bro jo da chwa guja kuje wala sha de nga lo ke ba na maru alme me tin la ma ni wa nyale bu ko ko ke chin la na ko ya wada je zakira je ban to tan we ke na we ran ma char che ko to nin ka ro wi chap ade ya bo sa ba yo ma jog ya da mo ya ban palo kala ka chin la chọc bữa quan bao tuổi quê ya kama ui bảo xin ya bar na lem tui ya ko lui bảo la den tui ya le ke ja ke tinge lui sa bi ga jal ka munya ngo tin lem tui ya lo kwa lu ma ko chala ba kai ui ba wa tem ba bra ja la mo bi ha
kita de ko ala wono kita de ko
ye wa ba re wa na zakira
ile bukto da ba bi tan
azakira para yo kan
in mojin to utar kunai ko lurano selmuta na du da kalam par
okay kala toja rakam liwa toja na da bam den ber kani ba jalo dan te mo yobya to toja rasal wala mu gum Hello?
Ay, anta bai.
Alo la tumi rakam liwa kan batu wajen. Rakam liwa kan liwa.
Okay.
Tun batu wajen. Tun batu wajen rasala.
What have you
This is sad, Yakwana. This is heartbreaking. Those soldiers you hear talking to that guy who called them die in the Baba. Those people, those soldiers, they die. They lost their life. Those people, you hear their voice, they're among of those who died was David Major. They died. So do you think these people, they left their voices? That there's testimony. The voices of David Majordak, David Majordak, and the voice of those soldiers, that is their testimony they left behind. And that is the evidence that those people who are involved, they should be held responsible for their death. It is a heartbreaking, baby. But today is a good day for the people of South Sudan to see that their government bring a justice to their family one, the family that who lost their life. And we are now, because South Sudanese people, they lost their interest into their government, that there's no law. But now the law is there. When the day comes, that day, Dr. Riek Machar stand on this trial, the people of South Sudan will be, see that the day that people, those victims, see these people. This is what we want. We need accountability to be those people who involved into the heinous crime. They have to be held responsible. Nobody's above the law. Even President Salva Kiir had it himself. He's not above the law. So those of you who talk about the peace, yeah, peace. We need the peace in the country. But the peace cannot be absent of war. Those people who are using a war, a violence, so that they can stay in power, sucking the human blood, those days are over. And we aid the government of people of South Sudan to continue to bring those people who are still roaming around in the bushes, killing the civilian. I aid the government of people of South Sudan to see what happened in Tumbra, what happened in Yeripa. Those people who are involved in that area, they need to be brought to justice. I aid the government of people of South Sudan to see what happened in PG. Mokwane too need to be brought to justice. He need to join Dr. Riek Machar and the rest of 7 people. So this is the accountability. This is what we want. This is what the people of South Sudan need, looking for. Okay. So, yeah, Junubin, this is what we want. We want to stand up for the justice, for the victim. And those involved, they have to be whole responsible. And some of you, I'm reading all your comments, and I've been following up, I've been debating with some of you in Clubhouse, in social media, commenting, writing, all kinds of stuff, tagging me, all kinds of stuff. I mean, you guys are doing the same thing. Okay? You will be known, some of you who are supporting the terrorist act in South Sudan, you will be known in history as the people that who are terrorizing the civilian population. And I condemn some of you who are living in diaspora, some of you who I know, you are here in the United States with me, and you are supporting a terrorist act in South Sudan, killing the civilian. Your days are numbered. And I aid the people of South Sudan, the government, to also to talk to embassy in Juba. Those countries, talk embassy of United States embassy, talk to Canada embassy, talk to Australian embassy and London and British. Ask them, there are a citizen in your country who are feeling the burden in South Sudan. We need a peace in the country. In order to have a peace in the country, we need to bring this element who's supporting a war in the country, supporting the violence, those who behind the white army to do this terrorist act. Not only Riek Machar and the rest of it need to be brought, just the rest of people who are in diaspora need to be brought to the book. Those days are over. This is the time for justice. We need peace in the country. We need accountability in the South Sudan. Accountability must be. It's the only solution to bring peace in that country. If you don't do accountability, bring those perpetrated to the justice, there will be no peace. And supporting the rebellion need to stop. Okay? And the government of South Sudan needs to stop always these people who are rebel against the government, against the state, and they rather, okay, we are going to negotiation peace table. That need to stop. In order, they have to put down their weapon and then join. Do we need election? Yes, we need election. But election cannot be held. There was a war in the country. Okay? Those who've been talking in social media for the last 6 months, now your time is now to stop your hatred in the social media platform. It is your time to you to come to your son and stop spreading the hatred and tribal hatred, the division you've divided the South Sudanese in social media, in diaspora. It is a time for you to stop it. Okay? So it's a time. We need a country. We need South Sudan to be a better country, right? You have to be a part, not a part of solution, the problem. You need to be a part of solution. But most of you are a part of the problem of that country. So this is my message to the government. And that is what we want. We want a government, functioning government, to bring this criminal into the book. We need the government that see if somebody pick up arm and kill civilians, those people need to be brought into the justice. And I ask the government too to send. Even you need to put the state of emergency in Tumpra area, Western Equatoria. This place is like Nasser. There are terrorists, the civil population. We need a peace. We need the citizen. We need the road, all the road. In South Sudan, people can travel freely without fear. Nimri Road need to be clear. I have seen some of the incident in Nimri Road for the last few days. Need to stop. Ya Jama, it is a time for all of us to come to our sense, to help all of these leaders responsible for their crime. Doesn't matter if it's Dr. Riek Machar or Puot Kang. If they meet crime, it is a time for them to have their responsibility. So being said, Junubin, thank you so much for turning into our media platform. This is a breaking news, and thank you for watching our show today. We will follow up this news. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.
Bye. We're not far.
Gai với nhau lột trương. Gai với nhau lột trương lột.
Yama kwe gai ruja du pu penje no ba kena dun lew. Yama kwe ba kena dolar piem ba el toy ke ben dolar adu. Ikin ba tundu ma dolar kidal. Kuran kin dolar ya ki wen kin ma kwe pa ko kin tundunga dollar kidal kuran kin dollar dia juan kin makwe pa ko kin dollar jama kwe ay ruja du pu penjeno ba kin dollew yenu ko ba kin dollar pimba ya lel toy ka ban dollar adu kin bang tundunga dollar kidal kuran kin dollar dia juan kin makwe pa ko kin dollar kin bang tundunga dollar kidal kuran kin dollar dia juan kin makwe pa ko kin dollar kin bang tundunga dollar kidal kuran kin dollar dia juan kin makwe pa ko kin dollar jadana yom kula yom kala yom be dom be magala par majong awan kichama me chikama tialam anu bana kuma utong agura betong abado betul betul doa tialam wa baka tialam metoina na udia uwer kamu ya bati kurto ugata guni keluran ni kunya kukiran kamloy open bot chilek isen media irana banai angur tu yang tialam mana koi kamen mi ai chokan wel toy kali bai bala bejam ni chokan opal chokular bai bala purra jadana yom kula yom kala yom be dom be magala par majong awan kijama na chikama na tialam ana banda kumba ai utong akur betong abando betul betul dong tialam wa baka tialam tuina na udia uwer kamu ya pagi kurto ugata guni keluar ni kunya kukiran kamlon open bot chilek isen media irana banai dan kurto dong tialam na koi kaman mi ai chogan wel toy kali bai kula bejam ni chogan opal chokular.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for tuning in to Let's Say Media. We'll see you guys next time. Stay blessed. We will bring news information. We receive it. Other than that, stay tuned and we will look out, keep checking Let's Say Media and South Sudan Media. We will always post something. Thank you, guys. Have a good night. Have a good morning. Have a good evening. Wherever you are. Stay blessed. God bless.